Hello, hello. My name is Craig Sewing. I'm the CEO and executive show producer of the American Dream TV. And my understanding is this video is being watched at a watch party happening in Pittsburgh, which I think is the coolest thing ever. Let me start real quick talking about Pittsburgh. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I now live in San Diego. That's where I am in this studio. But I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri, a Cardinal fan. And I'll never forget a game when Barry Bonds hit 2 home runs against us, and I became a Pirate fan. Barry Bonds, Bobby Bonilla, Doug Drabeck, Jose Lind. I'm sure you know some of these names. So I've always loved Pittsburgh. And I got to go there a couple of years ago for the first time, and I fell in love with the town. It reminded me of home where I'm from. My parents live in the house I was raised in. So I love Pittsburgh. And so when we had the opportunity to launch our show, The American Dream, in that market, I was so excited about it because what we've created started on a napkin. It has had the most organic growth all across the country. And what is it? It's positive media niched in neighborhoods when the world really needs it. Like if you watch the news these days, pretty negative, pretty divisive. If you watch reality TV, pretty negative, pretty divisive. Why? Because they make their money on advertising. The American Dream was born from the real estate industry. And we've created a show that now has 2 Emmy nominations, 18 Telly Awards, gets millions and millions of views, airing on networks. And it's positive media when the world really needs it. But in each market, we look to share the stories of why people love it there. I just described why I love Pittsburgh. But the world needs to know why Pittsburgh is a great place. And who better to share that story than Alex, who is an elite real estate professional, who's hosting this party here today, who we flew out to Pittsburgh to meet with, to choose to represent what we stand for, which is positive media when the world needs it, but sharing the stories of the community. In other words, this isn't our show. This is your show. The show is about local businesses, school districts, charity events, philanthropies, events that are happening, those who are making a positive impact on the world, celebrating the fact that we live in the greatest country on the planet. Despite the politics, we do live in a great country, and we celebrate that one market at a time, and we allow our hosts, like Alex, have complete creative freedom, because who better to share the stories of Pittsburgh than one of the most nationally recognized real estate professionals who lives, works, and plays there. So we give the real estate professional the creative freedom to share your story. I've seen what's coming out of Pittsburgh. I am so proud of it. It is so exciting. And to hear that you guys are doing like a community event around at a watch party, I'm jealous I can't be there, but I'm really happy that you are. The world needs positive media. It needs leaders like Alex, and it needs people like you coming together, celebrating community, appreciating each other, and why you love where you live. That is the essence of the American Dream, the show. And I believe it's the essence of the American Dream itself. So thank you for being a part of it. Thank you for allowing us to share your story. And shout out to Alex, who isn't just awesome at hosting TV shows. He's exceptional at the real estate game as well. If you're buying or selling, like Alex is very well known, and we're proud to have him be a part of our story and sharing yours. Thank you so much. Enjoy the party.
Pittsburgh is a sports town, and we love and support our teams. Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Alex Giannetti. Today we're at PiratesFest. PiratesFest is an annual celebration where the Pittsburgh Pirates open the doors and let the fans come in behind the scenes with the players and an incredible family experience. Let's go check it out. So I'm with Carrie Cox. Carrie is the Vice President of Marketing for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Carrie, thank you so much. And one thing that I wanted to ask you was, the fans love having this access. What is it about the Pirates organization that makes them want to do this for the fans?
We're a baseball team in the summer, but we're part of the community year-round, and it's a great time for us to connect with our fans just a few weeks out of spring training. Get them out here, get autographs, get to hit the kids' field. We do some stage programming. It's just a real good time to connect staff, players, fans, everybody together.
Besides this amazing event, what are some of the other things that the Pirates organization does to just kind of love back on the fans that love them so much?
First and foremost, our charitable arm, the Pirates Charities, which Bob Nutting founded, is in the community constantly doing everything from Fields for Kids to Miracle League, supporting the military, cancer support, all of those things that are top priority for everybody internally, and that starts at the top. And then during the season, we celebrate summer, and we have the block parties on Federal Street before the game, and we get out to kids' games. Our pierogies, the Parrot, they're everywhere you could imagine in Pittsburgh, and that's kind of the goal, get into the brain of the city.
Yes, well, awesome. Thank you so much for what you're doing, leading this effort in the community that we love, and thank you so much for spending this time with me today.
Absolutely, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm with Doug Kelly, the manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So excited. We got a Yinzer here, raising his family in Pittsburgh, even in the off season. Tell me, what is it about Pittsburgh that keeps you here, keeps you rooted? Love about this, the city, the fans, the passion, and the people of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Growing up here, went to Mount Lebanon High School, went to Point Park after that, and then my wife and I have lived here ever since. It's home, it's the community, it's the camaraderie of the city, all the sports teams, black and gold.
Yes.
You feel the passion, the hard-working, blue-collar nature. I'm excited about the team this year,
Yes.
and you can feel it here at PiratesFest. Just really, I love Pittsburgh and really blessed to be the manager of my hometown team.
You've got players coming from all over, right? What's the number one thing when they get here that they say, oh man, this is awesome? Like, what is that?
Yeah, I think a lot of guys have maybe played in bigger cities and they come to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh has the big city feel
Yes.
of the sports teams, the entertainment, the restaurants. And you don't have, we do deal with some traffic, but not like some of the bigger cities. So you get the bigger city feel without the hustle and bustle of, stop and go traffic forever. And it's a really cool place to be.
It is a great place to be. And PNC Park is another great place to be. So join us there. I'm with Ed Ray. Ed is the owner, founder of Remax Select Realty here in Pittsburgh. I happen to be an agent working for Ed. I am really proud to be part of an organization that sponsors the Pirates and puts on events like this. Can you talk about why Remax Select Realty partners with the Pirates?
The reality is real estate is a community business, and we love how professional sports, especially the Pittsburgh Pirates, weave themselves into each community, and the reach that the Pirates have with their iconic brand. Pittsburgh's one place it's great to live.
Yes.
But when you combine those iconic brands of Remax and the Pirates, it's just amazing to see what happens and how it turns out. Not only for the sales associates, but for all the communities that both the Pirates entertain and Remax Select Realty serves.
It's awesome, and to see the faces of kids hitting home runs in the makeshift PNC Park that they built on there with the skyline and everything else, and knowing that you're a part of helping to make that happen is awesome. And I get to be a part of that too, because I get to work for such a great company. So thank you so much. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for sponsoring, and thank you for just this great opportunity.
Alex, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
love Pirate Fest.
Yes, we do. So we just left Pirates Fest, and less than a mile away, we're at this beautiful, historic 3-bedroom home right here in downtown Pittsburgh. Walking distance to PPG Paints Arena, the cultural district, and everything that downtown Pittsburgh has to offer. Let's take you through this beautiful, historic home. Like many of the homes in downtown Pittsburgh, this one is older. It was built in 1900, and you can see all of its original charm. And the owner has done such an excellent job of bringing in modern touches and finishes to make this a truly fantastic home and a great place to live. Pirates Fest was incredible. It was so much fun having access to players and coaches, watching little kids hit the ball out of PNC Park was also a blast, but at the end of the day, there's no place like home. Thanks for watching The American Dream. It's been an honor to be your host. I'm Alex Giannetti, connecting you to the people, the places, and the passion of Pittsburgh, and we'll see you next time.